Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning. Well, I do what I do for you. Got something nice for you today. Young people, I know I don't got much young people tuning in, but this is a message for my young people and some older. So let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tuning and receiving them, I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life, and that's what it is when done right, is through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, that all right thinkers know thyself. All right thinkers' goal is to know thyself. So you see where I'm going with that? Let's go. Right thinkers. A person who knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. So you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here too. Wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Okay, young people, here we go. Right thinkers, let's talk about sex. Yeah, I'm back at it again because it's getting out of control. So let's talk about concept. Young people, pay attention. You might learn something that could save your life and prevent an unwanted life. When you're talking sex and life and death, something went way wrong. Sex, the original downfall of many of good men and women. Sex, like your ego, only wants what it wants. It don't care about consequences. It don't care about nothing other than what it wants. That's desire. And when your desires is for pleasure, you're going to have pleasures man on man, woman on woman, man with animal. It don't make a difference. Anything for pleasure. That's sex. That ain't love. Okay. Sex is the best feeling you can have physically. What feels better than having an orgasm? Nothing. So you got people who live for that moment, and they'll do any and say anything for that. And if you're a woman and a man wants to get to you, he's gonna do say pretty much anything he think he have to get what it is he want from you. Women, that thing is value. It used to be the most precious thing going that a woman had to offer. Now that thing has no value at all. It's a death trap. That my man for Star Wars. It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't. I told my son, my man, they're going to claim to love you and want. No, no, no. Protect yourself. So that was my game plan for my son. I don't know about how, but that was my game plan. I taught sex education at home. I didn't expect the school to teach my kid about sex. Sex education. No, y'all just went way wrong. Y'all ain't got a clue. Y'all ain't educating them to nothing but a bunch of nonsensical sexual pleasures that you tell them not to do. And the first thing they do, whatever you say not to do, they're going to go right out and do just what you say not to do. Okay. Remember Batman? Adam West? In Hollywood, they said he was worse than me. Why? Back in my day, I would have sex for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a late night snack. I was sexually driven. Yeah, I was a hustler. I was a street drug dealer. I had access to all the women I can get my little thing in with protection. Even I did that. calm down. But I'm seeing y'all using sex as a weapon, as a tool, as a way of life. That's not what the intent. That's why it's the fall of man. Man fell for the okie doke. Animals only have intercourse when they want to reproduce. When the female getting heat, I mean she wants to have. So she let everybody know, I'm ready, I'm ready. Humans, we're not animals. But we starting to act like animals. All young girls just took the clothes off, throwing their body around. Everybody gonna take a picture of their butt. I see the guy interview women. Oh, I'm so and so. 360, show the butt off. Everybody want to look at the butt. And all you want to do is make it clap, make it jiggle. That's all. That's all physical lust. That's all going nowhere to what? To the end, just a few seconds of that. And now what you gonna do? Yeah, now life begins. Stop doing that to yourself. Protect yourself. Having unprotected sex is the worst thing you can do for young people. Sexually transmitted disease and the unwanted life. Call babies. Oh, I just get a baby daddy. I got plenty of baby mamas. Stop making babies. Sex was my way of life when I was young, so I understand that. Trust me. And if anybody told me to control that thing, I said, man, you crazy. Just get out. I'm getting it every day, 2 and 3 times a day. Why? That's what I like. Money, sex, and rock and roll. Played music, got high, and that's bad living. It's not a good way to live. And it runs out. It has an expiration date. You don't meet no old sexually active people who've been doing it. I used to be a street runner. I had my girls. I saw one of my girls from 40 years ago. I was embarrassed for her. Wow. You never stop? Nope. Still doing it. You got a couple dollars? Yeah, here. Why? If you still doing that, by all means, knock yourself out. Okay, but that's the life that's where it's gonna take you. You're dead in the street. Young people, sex done wrong or unsafe only leads to 2 things: STD and the pregnancy. So if y'all get together because y'all got the hormones going, you feeling good about each other, been there, done that too, but you don't make a baby every time you get in bed with a woman or a woman that the man want to leave a baby up in you. We should be better at that. That's a personal thing. Yeah, understand this. I'm not here trying to, nope, I'm just making a point because I'm starting to get annoyed with what I'm seeing. So I got to speak about it. Yeah, sex does the sex, the do's and the don'ts of it. Young people, y'all don't have a clue. Y'all just do it. You got access to all the porno. All you see, that's all you know. More to it than that. Trust me. Okay, young people, you ever heard of a word called abstinence? What's that? Refraining from having sexual pleasures, masturbation, or sex. Don't touch yourself. Don't pleasure yourself. Take your hands off yourself and free will. See how you go. You will live. You'll survive. Man, I got it. Nope, nope, nope. Women, when I was young, the women who like to have sex, we say they had white liver. Or we call them the local hoe. The broad that everybody go online and the train. Back in them days, yeah, I come from that era. Women have always used that thing in the wrong manner. Moving on. But abstinence today is the word most young people don't even know the definition of. Abstinence. Look it up. Google it. No. Stop touching yourself. Refrain from sexual pleasures. Young men, semen retention. Just like the woman got a menstrual cycle, men have a purity cycle where your sperm goes up, cerebral fluid goes up, gets purified and comes back down in 28-day periods. No different than the women. So we have our cycle also. And if you maintain that semen, it enhances what? Your life. If the stuff that come out of you give life, if it don't come out, it adds life. Think about it. Nobody told you about that, so let me give you a quick lesson on that one. That's what I do. Teach, inform, enlighten you to something you obviously don't know. And if you did, you should do better. They say you knew better, you do better. I'm trying to get you to know better so that you can do better for yourself. That's all. Abstaining. Same thing. Same word. 2 different words mean the same thing. Abstaining from what? Having sex. And that's no longer an option for young people. Y'all don't have a clue about abstaining or abstinence. Why? Y'all do what y'all want to do. And it's not working out too well for y'all. Young people, please understand this. I know y'all exposed to sexual porn and ways early in life. Why? When I was a kid, I seen the little V8, the little, all that. I creeped to see, but then that was adult or whatever. But it's still porn, still people having sex. Now you can go anywhere and get free porn. Kids, oh, you're 18 years old, you hit button, yeah. that's how that's determined. Oh, you must be 18 years old. Why you 18? Yeah. Kid 12, 13 years old. So moving on. That's not a deterrent. Parents are the deterrent. If we're not doing our job in the homes, it's going to show in the streets. Moving on. Just let you know. Back in my day, 50 years ago, okay, I'm a little old, but sex was something you did with somebody you thought was special. Well, the women, if you didn't have game, you didn't have something going for yourself, women ain't gonna be bothered with you. You had to have something to have her, to want her to feel and go with this. So we call it the game. Okay. Man, out the candy wrapper. Wow, I had game. I had to carry tapes with me to play my little music. I had my little swag going. But yeah, I was a ladies' man. So I had to do what I do. I didn't run a whole bunch, man. I didn't do that crunch. No, I didn't do none of that. I was a solo hunter. I'm on the proud, dog. You see me? Yeah, I'm grooving. But that's how it was. You didn't just women now. You had to, do something. They throw that at you. Man, I don't know what that. I don't do that. No, whoa. Where were y'all at 50 years ago? Moving on. But this sex thing is really getting out of control. Look at the health numbers, young people. No, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm not going there. I'm not going to put her on blast like that. But understand this. The girls had more self-respect when I was coming up. Their body wasn't to be no. So things have changed. Women, where's the self-respect? A man don't want that stripper on the pole. But he don't want to take her home. Can't take her home and make her a housewife. If she's in the street, you keep her in the street. They know what they're doing. You name the game. Play or be played. Young people, y'all are constant players. That's okay, but understand that there's rules to the game. Learn the rules, abide by the rules, and play all you want. I played for years until I had to pay. It's okay to play, but if you play, you have to pay. Just to my father, you dance to the music, you got to pay the piper. I'm the piper. I want mine. I'm gonna sit you down. They talk real slick from that bench, so moving on. Ideas, don't put yourself in front of them. When I saw that judge and he gave me that 5 years, and I'm in my mind the whole time said, the last thing I want is to go see him again. Moving on. Sex, understand this, men and women, is the strongest desire known to man and woman. Why? It drives you. It's natural, instinctive. It's not a big problem. The deal is like your ego. You want to control it. You see men walk around the big penis. He didn't stick it in nowhere. He had control of it. I got this. Okay, yeah, but you just can't get it like that. That was ancient times. So moving on. It's normal to have sexual desires and urges. Trust me, if you don't, that could be the problem. If you don't have sexual urges, you might want to check yourself out. But it's more normal to what? Control those urges. Self-discipline. Self-discipline. Oh, I'm not doing that. Why? That ain't good. Simple. Because they doing it, that don't mean you got to do it. Moving on. Yeah, I'm an old head. Okay. But I wasn't always old. I was young. I come up. I went through youth like anybody else, but I had a blast. Simple as that. A lot of people didn't have the, I guess, opportunity to live and do when they was young. So a lot of guys reliving, they 50 years old, but they want to act like they're 20. It don't work that way. Oh, the little blue man, I forgot. If all you want is sexual pleasure, you want with them, man, true story. One time, test, I got to find out. But man, what's with the blue pill? What's the blue pill? I took that thing. Female I was with, at about 3 hours, she said, what the hell? What's going on here? I said, I took one of them things. She said, wow, yeah. My man, I don't know. No. Trust me, some people like that. If I can't get it natural. I don't need it. Moving on. So I don't need that little extra to get me, now. If what she got and how she look don't do it for me, we got no deal. When I was young, I was just stand up. Now, mm, nah, they call it erectile dysfunction now because that's nature. That's no other problem. But and men don't talk about it. Why? They're embarrassed. Man, I couldn't get hard. I couldn't get right. I couldn't take care of my wife. They don't talk about that. Moving on. It's another lesson. But sex, young people, ain't just started. Trust me. It ain't going nowhere. It's been around a long time. But understand it is the sexual strongest desire known to man. I'm not bragging, but I was sexually active, okay, by the time I was 6. Huh? 6. I was just laughing with my brother talking about when I got caught with the little girl upstairs in the closet. I said, "What you doing?" I said, "PSY." He said, "Boy, learn how to spell it before you do it again." I ran outside. Whoa! Back in my day, we had PS, USS all over everywhere. I don't know what I would think about them, but they had all over the wall somewhere. But I said, "Oh, it's PUSSY." Me and my man never had no problems about me and girls. Moving on. I got my lessons early. All right. But I got caught, and my dad, again, that's the story I told you about. But yeah, I miss, okay, spelled it. That's how young I was. That's it. Learn it, and then we have no problem. The rest is history. Young people, let me just give you a quick, the public service and the PSA. Young people, sex have been around a long time. So is prostitution. So for you guys who like to pay for it, it ain't nothing new. Trust me, strippers, nothing new. Women take your money for sexual pleasures, nothing new. Moving on. Young people, sex is not new. It's as old as what? Dirt. But what we do, misuse it. So now it used to be a good thing. Sex is starting to become a problem. Why? It's killing people. When something started to take lives, you got to take stock and check it out. When I was coming up, you had VD, which called syphilis, gonorrhea, and then later on, chlamydia came in, and and the herpes. So those little four, it was 4. I looked up sexually transmitted diseases. Y'all got some stuff I don't even know what the hell it is. But I don't have to worry about that because I'm not in that arena. But y'all done took this sex thing so far that y'all got diseases that y'all giving to each other that y'all can't cure. The doctors don't even know how to cure what y'all doing. It's not good, young people. Get off the soapbox. Get back to the lesson. All right, let me wrap this up. Young people, sex is not the end all be all. Sex is cool when practiced and done safe. It's a beautiful thing. But when it's coming up, the person I'm having sex with, I got feelings for her. I ain't just jumping up and down because she got a fat butt and she throwing it up in my face. No, you had to court them, you had to talk to them, you had to rap, you had to do something. You just didn't. Different times. But when done, practiced safely, for most people, it's a beautiful thing between a man and a woman. We done took it to the point where we having sex with man on man, women on women. What the hell? Another lesson, excuse me. Get out of there. Young people, again, understand this. Where we at? Back in my day, okay, if you met a young lady at 10 o'clock, y'all wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning, that's not wifey material. Just saying. I'm just saying. We had a record caught up in the one night love affair. When I was clubbing, I was the king of what? One night affair. If I met you, I liked you, we grew, we got it going. Oh, that's going straight to the room. We taking that straight to the bed. Oh, yeah, but I got my little plastic caps. So I protected myself. I had fun. Moving on. My rule back then was I'm sworn to fun and loyal to none. I let it be known. No, I'm not loyal. Why? I'm sleeping around. I'm free. I'm not locked into nobody. I let it be known. I didn't sneak and creep. No, I let it be known. When I got my legs cut in '86, I had 9 females in my room. Just saying. Moving on. So I know sex. Trust me. Moving on. One night sex, aka love affair, was my thing. Okay, that was I went to the club to go hunting. Okay, I'm on the proud dog. I ain't come in to dance and party. I come to find me something, like my man, something to poke on. Dr. Dre said, I'm leaving here with something to poke. Yeah, I'm taking somebody home. Greatest dancer. You never leave the club alone. Okay, moving on. Yes, I was what they call a dog. For George Atomic dog. Wow, I was good. Though. Yeah, I was a ladies' man. Yeah, I stayed on what? The prowl. At that time, I called it my grind. My grind was getting women. I was on my grind. I worked overtime. I had to wrap this up. I'm having too much fun. But I'm trying to get this point across to my young people. Sex ain't nothing new. We've all had it. We've all enjoyed it. But you had to put it in context. Young people, please stop compartmentalizing your life. Why? It's yours. Don't mess it up for some pleasures. Like getting high, drugs. Everybody know you get high. But I'm not putting a needle in my arm just feel, no, man, it's not happening. And then to have people dying over that, I'm not doing that. I ain't heard nobody die from smoking weed. Okay. I heard y'all die from drinking alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Cigarettes, don't smoke cigarettes. If it's deadly, I'm not doing it. Moving on. That's just common sense, young people. Wrapping up. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Hope you get the point I'm trying to make. Sex is not a game. It can cost you your life. This is the serious part. I'm closing out. I raised my son to respect himself first and protect himself. Don't make a difference what they say. You got to take care of you. You did a good job of that. I have 3 sons, okay? 3 baby mamas, but 3 different women. Yeah, but I took care of my responsibility. They didn't become single parents. No, I helped pay the bills. I took care of my son. They know who I am. So I don't have issues with that. But if you got 5, 6, you can't take care of all them kids. Come on, man, get real. If you have unprotected sex with a person you just met, don't even know what that say about each one of y'all. Moving on. So sometimes we have to look at ourselves. Young people, y'all don't do that. So reflect on what role do I play in this nonsense I'm putting myself out there into? And then back up and let it go. Why? It ain't your thing. You know you're getting old when you go to the club and all of a sudden everybody look like kids. No, you too old for this set. You know, outgrow this set. Okay. In the street light, they tell you, you know you're old what? When you start to feel the cold. I mean, things ain't feel the same more. Yeah, that's time to get out the game. Okay. I'm not saying don't have sex. No, I didn't. I would never tell a young person. No, why? I couldn't have been told that. But the idea I'm telling you, take control and be responsible. That's what I'm saying. That I teach. Okay, just don't have unprotected sex. Okay, when it's over. If you go into that person raw, you got 2 things that can happen: pregnancy or STD. Back in my day, you run up on that broad, you look in fire. You go to the doc, say, yo, doc, I got some problem. He said, oh, you got a little brick. No, I got a flamethrower, dog. I'm pissing fire. If you went to the bathroom and it burnt, you know what that was. Yeah, you put it the wrong place. Moving on. Too much of that going on too. Yes, I have 3 sons, but I had sex with a whole lot of women. I ain't trying to put a number on it. I ain't trying to, no, but I had my way. I had fun. And my point is, I didn't drop babies everywhere I went. And everywhere I went, I had sex. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. But my point is, sex is no longer a game. It's real. Take it serious, young people. That's the lesson. In closing, may you all live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away with or without sex.